are going to get right into it because I have a lot of things that I still have to do tonight. So let us spin the wheel. Okay, this is a first. Is it? This is a second. Oh. Okay, I was actually hoping this wouldn't happen until I got a second monitor because it's going to be pretty much impossible to share screen, but I will try this. So I'm going to have to splice it in. I'm very, very excited that the roulette wheel landed on SelfOS dashboard because initially the roulette wheel was supposed to be an element in the dashboard that you're looking at. And you're not actually looking at a dashboard. You're looking at TouchDesigner, which is a software. And it's a software often used for like VJing or if you have interactive projections and as you move, like particles move, things like that. That is probably all built with TouchDesigner. And it's also really, really friendly for like people at home to work with because you can use all these different nodes to basically have audio inputs, video inputs, image inputs, and you can connect them all. So you can have audio reactive visuals, and you can program, or you can extract data from things and turn images into tables of data and then manipulate them and then glitch up the images and do all these kind of synesthesial things. So it really appeals to me, and yet I just had one idea for TouchDesigner, and that one idea was very, very similar to the roulette wheel. It was building a dashboard that would allow me to use my hand. So there's like the camera is picking up my hand motions right now. And through very simple gestures, I would be able to control basically like a Python script that searches through certain folders and pulls up images and audio for me to then evaluate and organize. Like, again, like the roulette wheel, it's the same rules, or it's a similar kind of like controlling rules where when something comes up, you have to deal with it in that moment. So with the roulette wheel, when it lands on something, you do that thing. That is the rule that cannot be broken. And with this dashboard, it's very similar that there's like a random function that it will pull up an image or an audio, and I have to do something with it or I delete it forever. Yeah. So right now, the audio that it pulls from are like audio notes that I've left for myself over the past 4 years. And the images that it pulls from are from my downloads folder for right now, because my downloads folder is like the inbox that I never sort. So I'll give you a little demonstration. It's going to sound a bit different because I'm going to put this, maybe I should just put on my shirt. Yeah, perfect. I think that will work. Okay. So if I do this, you see how all the images are moving? These are all things in my downloads folder. So if I then do this again, it's going to stop on an image. And I can delete it, which would be like this. Yeah. And now I can have it run again. Sorry, this. And then I can stop it at a random point. And I can delete it. And if you look at the text here, it says image moved to the delete folder. So yeah, initially it actually did delete it permanently, but it was a problem because I didn't yet know my hand gestures that well, so I deleted a couple images that I really wish I hadn't. So now it's like organizing it into a folder. And then for audio, it's this. Oh, I have to keep my hands up and then it will play. And when I close my hands, then it stops. So let me just turn my computer audio on so you can hear it. And there was some kind of singing thing going on. And people were really distracted and moving around and all this. And John and I went to a corner of this giant. Yeah, so that's a dream recording. I don't know, I don't have any fucking clue what to do with those. So I'm not gonna engage with that right now, but I will go through these images, and I actually am really glad it landed on this image because this was an image that I generated in Midjourney, I think, and I was looking for like inspiration on a kind of interior that I'd love to see my paintings in, and I thought this was a really, really effective image. So I will do something with this image now, and the point of this dashboard was really just to use it to force me to deal with things in my download folder. So I'm now going to leave the dashboard, I'm gonna do something with the image, and then I'll show you what I did, and that will be the video for today. I spent about 45 minutes with that image, and I filed it away with some other interiors. And I wasn't able to do anything with it, but I have this big idea, which is to transform my current apartment into a kind of gallery, like a gallery space. And so it was a nice way to think about how it's not so much, I'm not so interested in taking an image like that and somehow making it more realistic and then, you know, photoshopping my paintings in. I'd rather create a mood board of interiors in order to think through and plan how I'm going to renovate my apartment. So that's what I did. I added them to a mood board, and there's also a section in the roulette wheel, which I think is about the, like actually starting to work on this apartment. So I feel that I got something done. At least I remembered those photos that I have them for reference. And I'm now going to paint because I have to do that as well tonight. If I seem low energy, it's because I had 3 donuts. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow.